Hello. Hello. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a weird week for the old Eggman. It's been weird. A lot has happened since our last Fusion World stream on Tuesday. But we are good. We are good for now. Both a lot happened on the bad side and some on the good side, but it's been a bit of a wild week. But we've got some Beerus testing. Also, there was a bunch of news that was dropped for the Dragon Ball Fusion World 1 year anniversary, and just like the next couple of weeks and stuff. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna probably just do I'm actually probably gonna do like a live recording of an episode for that, so we can do that in a little bit. We'll talk about that. We also will talk about some of the leaders that we've seen so far. I mean, like all the leaders, like just a lot of like FB05 stuff. So I haven't really made a video going over it, just a combination of like being busy and out of town. And but the website is up to date, minus a couple cards. We're going to update it again today for a few. We have the Son Goku that was finally announced, which is funny because like this card, they've been teasing a 3-cost Goku the entire set, and they hadn't dropped this card, so they finally dropped this today. So I'm happy to see that. They also dropped this Goku promo for like some of the organized play in person. So this card looks pretty good in the Green Goku leader too, which we'll talk about. But honestly, I've been having a lot of fun. It's been really good. We'll probably start the recording like an hour from now, and we'll just kind of do that. But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope if you guys are in LA, I hope you guys are keeping safe. You're agreeing with this corgi butt over there. Look at that. Look at that corgi over there. What a loaf. What a loaf of corgi. All right. So we've got Beerus today. I've played a good amount of Beerus leading up to this. I don't think I've played any of it in this meta itself. Most of the reason was because we were missing out on a little bit of the secret rares. We're still missing out on one here. Let me see. We got one pack from logging in today. So let me see. Let's see my 1 pack luck. Goku? Yes. Oh, we got a super rare at least. All right. I've reached the maximum amount of cards. Crazy. Good news though for me. Yeah, Beerus is. It's just like the deck that never goes away. I thought that Daima Goku was going to be a little bit better in this meta, but it's been showing time and time again that just Beerus has just been better, right? Like it's been, I think, almost always in the top 3 for these last couple weeks. I've been slowly chronicalizing it. Let me see. Maybe this would be the better button. Yeah, press this If we go over to FB04 and weekly god rank, third, fourth, third, first, third. Yeah, it's been, I think, on average, of the 6 leaders they keep presenting us with every week, on the top 3. It's been like consistently like, I think, the 3rd best deck in this meta. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Daima Goku looks really good, right, on paper, but it just seems like Beerus is just infinitely more valuable for it. So yeah, it does have some issues. It does have some consistency issues too, but also there's no way that this was for me. Like, I'm not even joking implying it, but the fact that we're getting a secret rare wild card for the 1-year anniversary after me complaining about getting so many Vegetos is very, very funny. Very, very, very funny. So I don't know what I'm going to use this on yet. I don't even know if I'm going to use it on the Goku. We'll just have to see. But very funny that we're actually getting a secret rare wild card. We're also getting this. I'm going to make a whole video. We're going to go over this. We're going to live record the stuff going on for it. There's also a Mac version. There's just a lot. I'm really happy about where this game has kind of been slowly building. But I think FB05 will be a really, really good place for anyone to start with. I did see the leaders. They did go over them. Janemba looks sick. Spoilers. I think Janemba is going to be my favorite leader going into the set. We'll see if that's true or not. But I really like the direction that they've taken with this game in the last couple sets. And we'll see what FB05 is, right? We'll see what FB05 kind of looks like. So we'll talk about all that. We'll probably play 2 or 3 games. We'll play for about an hour. And then we'll do a live recording of the video too. So that's the plan for the day, and let's get into some Beerus games. All right. Yep. Currently at 15-16. Go from there. The Super Saiyan Gogeta deck. It's gonna be difficult. It's really interesting that you get an energy marker every turn. Honestly, my least favorite thing so far in this set has been, like, there's so many of like this fusion stuff, right? Like all of them are like Patara or absorption, like all this kind of fusion stuff, but none of it actually cares about doing the fusion stuff so far, right? There's no like Vegeta where like discard a Goku and Vegeta from play, do X and Y kind of thing. Uh-oh, Kabebe. This guy is awfully good. I know about this guy. We're going second. Sure. I like the fact that we have the Whis and the Goku. We'll see. I don't play this deck a lot, so there's definitely going to be like a learning curve to get used to Beerus again. I would say, but typically I would say Majin Buu is my favorite deck right now. Beerus will likely be close to second, and then maybe, I don't know, Baby Vegeta I think is like a really cool deck from like a learning standpoint and how to play it, and like the value engine you get. But if I was doing like all the combos, I'd rather just do it with Majin Buu. I like the Buu combos a little bit more. Oh, man. Oh, big think. Okay. Okay, we have our combo. That's pretty good. They really can't do anything when we do this with marker, right? I'm gonna say we don't need this. I say we play this. Alright, and then go 20 crits. Next turn we're gonna play some Goku Mini Daima. And then we go... And then we play Beerus after that. That seems pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay. That's not a bad choice there. Alright, now we get the Khalifa. Alright, we will need to discard 2 cards. I mean, am I gonna do another? Like, all right, let's see if they. Okay. At this point, they're just hoping I don't have Beerus, which I definitely do. All right. I'll probably regret this later, but we're just gonna discard this. You're here for the vibes, yeah. Well, I appreciate the vibes. I guess we just attack here. Oh, they should have. Yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't do anything else. All right. Do we attack first to make sure the crit goes through? Yeah, we just make sure that they can't like just super combo out of this crit damage. And then 20. This is a really good start for us. We can still get punished. They can still like stun the Beerus from being able to attack next turn. But so far this has been really strong for us. No, I should have done pickle. No, this was the right thing in case they played like a 3-drop. It needs to be the card from hand first. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we did the right thing. Oh, interesting. They get 2 more attacks. That's fine. Oh, I did that wrong. Dummy. I just did that wrong. I should have gone out of that with a Wii super combo. I discarded an extra card. Would be nice to have one more card. Alright, we knew this was coming. I mean, he saw all 3 of his Bobbities, so he's a better player. He needs to go for game now. He doesn't. We likely win. But again, having like one more card right now would be real nice. I can get to 60 right now. They should have attacked with leader first. This should just win it for us. I guess it just depends on what the last 2 cards in their hand are. And what our top deck is. That card's pretty good. Son Goku or Piccolo. That card's worthless. All right, super combo 5K to get out. Crazy. Crazy game. GG's. That guy's ironically a really strong player. He might be going to Worlds. I don't remember specifically, but he's a very strong player. I don't know where he's at on the ranking because it's Bay, right? Because I think when I was playing, I played in like the quarterfinals. I think I played against them, and I think they won and I lost, kind of thing. Yeah, we narrowly got that one though. That Goku was narrowly the best card for us to get. What was it looking at that record? Oh yeah, Kabebe. Yeah, I've definitely played this guy before. Actually, let me see. Let me double check. I can use room match, battle record. I'm like fairly certain. There it is. Yeah, I did. Right here. Oh, I beat them too. When was this? Oh, this was okay. I ended up beating. Oh, they ironically were playing Beerus. That's very funny. But they got through the quarterfinals, and then they got farther than me, ironically. Because right now that they are... Yeah, because they got the blue one. So definitely play a lot. Yeah, currently... Oh, but they're plummeting, my guy. Whew. 405. After being ranked 64 in Season 3. Rough stuff. Alright. Marvel Rivals. Yeah, that just got a new season drop, right? This is why I think Boo is lame. I think they played it a little poorly, to be honest. I think they should have done... There are a couple turns where I feel like they misplayed. And I'm that's like the only deck that I can be more confident when saying that. Is where for that matchup specifically. And we misplayed once too. We should have not taken one of the damages. Shiro Yashia. Haven. Vale. Drew's if 97. Il Mastro. Rixon Q. I'm just going through the names that are popping up the top. Kasuto. Also Kasuto. Shiro Yashia. Vale. All right, we've gone through it. I think it's Shiro Yashia. Drew's if. All right. There's Haven again. I wonder if they have like an offset by 0 error, which is why they show the same one twice sometimes. Is because it's looking at like the last one and then like the previous last one. See, look, yeah, they must, because there's Rixon Q twice now. Yeah, ours just like literally they chose 3 and they randomly choose from those 3 and then the same one can be twice. No one's playing Fusion World today. On a Friday? Crazy. Well, while we wait, which may take forever, we will be in about 30 minutes. Oh, we just got a match. We're going to go over the new stuff and some of my thoughts into FB05 and such. Okay, we're playing against Aandroidd. This is our worst matchup, right? This is our worst matchup. But we got a pretty good opening hand. Especially since we can play Beerus on 3 and not be worried. Which is, I think, honestly, I think that Goku's probably better than Khalifa as an Awakener. I think the 30k power is just better. Another Shin is good. I think Son Goku. Yeah, durable androids is rough. Yeah, I would believe so. I would believe that will be our worst matchup. Who are we playing? Are we playing... What's their name? Oh, Kasuto. Maybe it just gets people who are currently searching for matches. Alright, worst card in our hand. It's probably this. Next turn we awaken. Then we can go Beerus the turn afterwards. Because I'm not really afraid of them going off next turn. And this just being a 30k body for the rest of the game is really nice. Sure. I'm surprised they haven't used this yet. Alright, they're playing that. That's fine. Oh, they're gonna take a long time to set up, and we've got, again, pretty perfect curve. I'm gonna say Whis is probably gonna be more important. I did not pull the 4 Secret Rare, but Bandai took pity on me. We're going to be able to get it. I mean, do we let them awaken? We're defending a 20k anyways. This is probably fine. This is such a strong start for us. Because they're just so behind on a lot. Tien, they could play Tien out and... Oh, so they don't have any androids in their... yeah, we should probably say this. Yeah, which they needed. Yeah, they needed that there to do that, and then probably Chin Shinhan. Yeah, that card seems good. Sure. Worst card in our hand is likely... We actually might play Luis, right? Yeah, let's do that. We start with this just to see what our draw is. Okay, that's pretty good, but we don't have any targets for it. Oh, they're thinking. They're thinking. All right, we're not dropping frames, so I would have saved it at 30. For the record. Alright, we're playing Goku, right? Or do we want to... I think it has to be Goku. They played that wrong as well. Yeah, we're doing all right. I appreciate you checking in, Zap. Yeah, we're good. As much as Goku's good, I think this is actually just better. Dang. Going to like no cards in hand. If they have Cell, we're upset. If they have Broly, we might be able to win. Yeah, alright. Kind of upset. You got him. We're going to 8 next turn. Alright, what do we actually want to do? We definitely charge something. This point likely Beerus. I mean, they'd have to play Broly. I think we need to save into this, right? Even if that lives, right? Like, we don't really care. $30. Like, honestly, if they save this, I don't care. Yeah. To the point where, like, maybe I should have just gone face. Because then if they play Broly to get rid of it, like, they have so few cards, it's so easy for us to defend this. I probably should have gone face, actually. I don't think I need to care about 8-drop. Because putting them down to 2 life right now would have been way scarier for him. Because they can, like, play Broly here and get rid of it, and then I have to, like, do math. My least favorite thing. Yeah, I think we were safe to go face, to be honest. That was likely the better play. I don't even feel like we should have gone face, right? How big can we actually get? 45, 50. Yeah. We should have done Shin first. Am I afraid of losing next turn? Maybe. If they play another cell, we likely lose. Another cell would be pretty disgusting. Really? Nothing? Nothing. Alright. I mean, I don't... Let's see we get off this. I'm gonna play it safe. With 9 energy open, it's so scary. Yeah, that's 40k. Yeah, I think we've made the right call. What's their win con? Not losing. Which is asking for, yeah, drawing a Broly. They've charged 2 Brolys. They've played 1 cell, maybe 2. No way is the answer just pass. Oh man. This can still get them what they need. Yeah, Roshi. Got another Cell's Earth Destroying Kamehameha, huh? Yeah. Our Earth Destroying Blow. Yeah, he definitely needs another Cell. I don't hate this play. Because it's just, they're just digging for an answer, right? At this point. Yeah, we'll let this go. If they find a drop cell. They did not. Okay, if they found a drop cell, we likely win. Oh, they find it? Gross. However, I think that this lets us win now. But they haven't played a single super combo all game. But I think we did a really good job saving our Goku till now. No charge. Oh, hello, best top deck in my deck. Yeah, this is disgusting. Yeah, even with 3 super combos, they can't get to 100. We were at 80 without the Marcerita. It was just such a good top deck. Such a good top deck. Nice. I don't think they played a single super combo all game, which is really funny. Nice. We're almost at our coveted top 100. I might have, you know what, you're right. I might have created one. You're right. You're right. All right, well. Yeah, nasty top deck. Yeah, yeah, I hope so too. We're actually going to talk about a lot of the stuff now. So, here, let me run a quick ad so it doesn't get an ad while we're talking about it. Let me set up my screen. We're going to talk about some of the new stuff and then my early thoughts on all of the new leaders. So give me 2 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes. All right. And if you're watching this, it means you are subscribed to me on Twitch, or you're watching the VOD. Regardless, thank you very much. Cornelius, I got some bad news. There goes the puppy cam. There goes that. And then turn off the sponsor one. Also turn off the emote wall. Sorry, boys. So watching me live, no ads. The Maker, congrats for finding an exploit with Twitch.tv owned by Amazon. Beerus or Boo? I think you're winning no matter what. I think both those are really good choices, to be honest. All right, what do we got? What do we got? I thought I turned that emote wall on. Oh, it's a global one. Also, Toothpick, thank you very much for the follow. Do appreciate it. Happy Friday. Yeah, we've got this stuff to go through. Spoilers for the anime, but this is super sick. I've been keeping up to it. Excuse me. I need to, like, it's tough to have a cough when most of your job is actually being recorded talking. You know what I'm saying? Can you believe that Vegeta Mini's gotten 2 different starter decks? It's crazy. Also excited for this. This should be cool because we haven't really seen Broly BR. New Diamond episode today? Yes. I'll have to watch it. and then just early thoughts for all these. Deck Builder will be updated today with all the cards to date, including a couple promos that they put on the website. So, in case you guys are wondering. Also, in case you guys don't know, you can save decks now. I wouldn't necessarily think we'd want to save this pile of cards, but you can. So make sure to check that out. All right, and then including this promo, which we'll talk about, which is likely going to be good for the green one. Like this is such a good 3-drop, right? Just activate main for whatever reason. Like you can just, it doesn't matter if you're awakened or not. It's just if your leader is Goku. So you can attack, add a card from life, then restand it, and then you can either attack a second time. You don't get to take the life the second time, but you also don't need to, like, I don't know. It just seems good. Seems good. All right. Yellow I'm really excited for. It is a mandatory. Got you. That is important. But it's only if we're at 3 or more, which is good. My only issue with this is that, like, we can't use it with unlockability, which is kind of stinky. We can, but then we don't get our end of turn heal. But I guess we, like, heal 2 anyways, so we likely win anyways? We see ways to, like, pop cards from our energy area. Yeah, Janemba is looking insane. This 3-drop is, like, the most broken card I've ever read for this game. It's insane how good this card is. It is pretty absurd. I wonder why that's a little off. Oh, I know why. Because I changed how the centering of stuff worked. Yeah, let me actually get a little bit more centered. That's likely a little bit better. And maybe bump it up a bit. Yeah, it's likely better. All right. Yeah, untap 2, but we don't get to draw. I like a lot of the design decisions where they did. So, all right, well, we'll start into it. This is going to be recorded, so this will be on YouTube tomorrow. So you guys will be a little bit early on it. But yeah, this information is really cool. So, all right, I'm going to do the stop recording. I'm going to do the start recording, and we're going to start in 3, 2. Hey everyone, Eggman here. Oh wait, you know what? I need to turn off the music. That's what I forgot to do. Sorry guys, no beats. Start again. All right. In 3, 2. Hey everyone, Eggman here with another video, and we got a lot of new information for the first anniversary of Fusion World. Also, we've been seeing a bunch of the FB05 new cards being announced and kind of just shown off on socials. So I wanted to make this video just kind of going over some of the highlights from the news, and then also kind of my first thoughts on some of the new cards and all the new leaders we're getting in FB05 and everything. So if you guys are interested in more content for Fusion World, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. We're technically recording this live on Twitch, on YouTube as well. I've been doing a lot of testing and trying to get into the top 100 for God rank, which I might already be by the time this video comes out, so I'm excited for that. And I've been really enjoying FB04. It's been really strong, and from what we've been seeing here, FB05 might be a really, really good time to start the Fusion World card game if you've ever had any thoughts on doing so. So let's just go over the quick news real quick. So the first anniversary will be next month on February 13th. We'll have a big 5.0 update. There's going to be a secret rare wild card, which if you guys have been watching my live stream, I've been missing out on a secret rare consistently from the last little bit, so this is going to be really helpful for me. But I think this is like the rarest item in the game, like the most helpful item in the game. So really happy that they're adding that as just a promotion for the 1 year. So I appreciate that. They're also doing something new as well, where they have FB05 constructed decks preset. So choose one of the decks. So there's 5 leaders from this set. Who knows how good they are? I'm not going to say they're going to be crazy good, but if you are a new player and you want to try out one of the new leaders, being able to get a preset pre-made deck that is in the right kind of volume for this seems really nice. So we also get a bunch of packs can be redeemed for, I'm guessing, anything from FB01 to FB04, so anything beforehand. Nothing for FB05, but that's still, you still get like a bunch of the other bonus things and then the constructed deck. So also Mac version, if that applies to you. There's also going to be a digital exclusive tournament, which I'm going to be looking forward to trying to play in. And that's not even all. They're saying that there's going to be some other things that they are announcing in the next little bit. And honestly, I'm just really happy with this. I think that this is going to be a I don't know. I've been really enjoying this client. I think it's actually really strong. And I know that other people haven't been playing as much Fusion World, but it is very clean. I've been really happy with everything. Despite the only thing I hope for, if you're watching this, Bandai, the only thing I'm really hoping for is some kind of difference on their economy system, because again, secret rares are really hard to get, and I just have so many bonus wild cards that I really don't know what to do with. Legitimately, I can bring it up right here. I have so many ding dang wild cards. It is absurd, and I have nothing to use it. There's also a corgi on the screen. Don't worry about that. There goes the puppy cam. He's safe. Don't worry about it. But like, look at just how many of these wild cards I have. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? So hopefully there's some talk about changing up the crafting system, but who knows at this point. So anyways, other things that they announced, they also announced a Stardex 8, which is going to be Vegeta Mini from Super Saiyan 3 version of Vegeta Mini, which if you're watching Daima, which you should be watching it's been a lot of fun. This is a pretty hype moment in the show itself, so it's really cool to have a Star deck to kind of show this off. And I was wondering like why they weren't showing off FB08, because they announced F Starter 9 and 10 before this one, and mostly because like this was probably like a bit of a spoiler from the anime. So hopefully you've seen it. Hopefully you haven't been spoiled by this card game, but I'm really looking forward to that. That's April 25th, so it's going to be between sets 5 and set 6. Set 6 was also announced as well, so this is going to be the same time. Actually, sorry, the pre-release is April 25th, so this is coming out during set 6, which is going to be really exciting. So that's going to be put together there. And then also we do have Stardex 7 and 8. So, or sorry, 9 and 10. My goodness, 9 and 10 for this was going to have Dragon Ball Legends characters. And of all the Dragon Ball IP, this is like the one thing that I don't have a lot of lore knowledge on. So it's going to be interesting to see these characters. We got Shallot and Giblet, and I can't wait. These look really cool, and we don't know anything besides it's coming out in June. But I'm really excited to see what these look like as well. So that's kind of like all the new news. Surely there's going to be a little bit more sparkling in. There's also Battle Hour next weekend as well, which I will be at. So you can make sure to see me there, and we'll probably get some more information as well. And that's going to be a lot of fun. But already, like, I've been really enjoying this game too. So anyways, we're also going to go over all 5 of the new leaders that we're getting in FB05 and looking at some of the cards that have been announced so far. I think we've been seeing like most of like the really relevant cards. They're still kind of trickling in with some of the new cards, but we've been trying to keep it up to date here on our deck builder too. So we're going to start off with the Son Goku Mini Daima, which is our second Son Goku Mini Daima leader already. That's also red, but this one does have pretty much standard front side, but on the back side we have activate main once per turn, choose up to 1 battle card with Daima in its card name. In your battle area, it gets plus 1,000 power for the battle. So, for the turn. So being able to give something the plus 1,000 for the entire turn is actually really strong. Immediately, the card that makes sense is this Glorio that was announced for FB05 as well. So on play, if your leader is awakened, your opponent's leader gets minus 5k power for the turn. And then also when attacking once per turn, if your leader has Daima in its card name, switch this card to active mode. So because of that, this is a 35k that's able to attack twice against assumedly a 15k or lower leader. So that's something that's really strong with this deck, and a really strong like turn 4 play if we're already awakened. We're also, we already have like some Daima cards already. So we have like Son Goku Mini, so we can make this a 40k, which is pretty oppressive. We also have like the number 3 here, so this is a blocker, but also can't be KO'd per the turn, but it can also turn into a 25k. So some of these cards might have like a little bit lesser power, but it's because like we can boost it with our leader. This also can turn into a 30k for 1 energy, which is a lot. Good value for pressure, I think, as well. And this came out in Stardex 6, but when your battle card has 25k power or more attacks, you can choose something and get minus 5k. So if you're able to like boost up some of your weenies, and like for example, if you have like this Shin out and then you can attack with Glorio twice, you're able to give minus 5k twice, and then also a third time with this card. That can kind of start stacking a bit. It might be a little bit too it might be a little bit hard to pull off, but that's just like another combo I've been thinking about. The last super rare that we saw so far is Pansy from FB05. So on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and then 1 KO. If your leader has diamond in its card name, you get to draw 2. I'm not super sold on this card. I think it is like the on KO draws have never been really relevant unless you're like in Majin Buu and you can KO yourself. But like this, so many other decks like have ways around it. Like blue like balances it, red reduces its power to 0, which doesn't activate a KO effect, right? It's only against like green, which I don't think I think there's better options than this one. But if you're able to pull it off, I think that's fine. And you can boost this to 30k with leader, so there might be a chance to use that either. So generally I'm not like super impressed with the super rares we had so far. The Glorio is the one that's caught my eye the most, and I think a lot of other people. But just being able to attack twice with this, and this can be used with the old starter deck leader too. So you can turn yourself into a 30k that can attack twice, which is almost the same as a 35k that can attack twice, but obviously like that's just way better in a lot of ways. But this one looks interesting. This is like the 5th red card that's like a Goku leader, so it's hard to be like excited when we've been seeing so much of the same for like red leaders. But I really do like the grindy nature of red, and this leader has some excitement for it. So there it is for the red one. All right, for blue we've got Vegito, and one thing is that we don't have this on the deck builder right now as a recording, but it should be when this video goes up. There is a new Goku, which this was like. You'll see like there's a bunch of cards that kind of mention it. For example, that's like 2-drop Vegeta that says, it's Son Goku with a cost of 3. There's a lot of cards that were teasing this card, but it came out today. So I was kind of waiting for this card to be announced before we drop it. But the first thing to know about this leader is that we are like the first one that really cares about like cards in our drop. We've seen a couple cards that have been kind of requiring that from the last couple sets, but this is the one that's like is the home for those cards. So when attacking, you get to draw 1, and then the awaken condition is pretty unique. When your life is at 4 or less, place the top 10 cards of your deck into their owner's drop area, then flip this card over. So you don't draw on awaken, but you put 10 cards into your drop, which most of these effects care if you have 10 or 20 or more into your drop, so that is important. And then on the backside, we are 20k or a 40k leader for the essentially main game, because if we have 20 or more cards in your drop, you get plus 20k power. So pretty easy for this to be a 40k leader for most of it. And I think this is probably going to be like the leader that would be more consistently at more than 60 cards. The deck range for this game is like 50 to 60 cards. So being able to put more cards in our deck so we don't deck out is probably a little bit more important for us. And so yeah, so kind of the archetype works around the 3-drop Goku. I'm a little bit upset that we have all this Potara and fusion stuff in this set, and nothing really actually like if you have a Goku and a Vegeta and you do something with them, you get the Vegito kind of thing. We haven't really seen a card that does anything like that, which I think is a little bit lacking on like the theme. Masters does that kind of thing a lot, but I get like why they're kind of simplifying it a little bit. So but the Vegeta, so this one you add up to 1 blue card with a cost of 3 from your drop to your hand, so you add the Goku, which is really nice because like with you putting like 20 plus cards into your drop area, this almost always hits, right? Like you can find a lot of your deck. There's also just a bunch of other like 3 costs that you could be using too, but Goku's obviously the one that you're supposed to work with it. Activate battle, you can switch this card in the battle area to rest mode. If you have 20 or more cards in your drop, your Son Goku with a cost of 3 that's in battle gets plus 30k power for this battle. So you're able to do that. And then the Goku itself, so on play, you can add 1 card from your life to your hand. It's a 25k. And then also place the top 5 cards from your deck into your drop if you want to do that. And then also if you have 20 more cards in your drop during this turn, the next time you use an extra card with a cost of 3 or less in your hand, you don't pay the cost. So that means that you can play the CU card if you have 20 or more. Choose up to 1 Son Goku with a cost of 3 in your battle area. It gains double strike for the turn. Then choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, placed at the bottom of its owner's deck. So you're able to quickly, if you want to do the math for it, we are a 25k. We can use the Vegeta effect to make it a 55k, and then we can use this to give it double strike and get rid of something. So that's really, really strong, I think, in a lot of ways. There's also Galactic Donut, which is coming out in FB04. This is also just the 3-cost extra card that we can play instead. Draw 2 cards and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards that can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So that's fine too. It just kind of stalls you out and lets you cycle more, which is good, especially since like our leader doesn't draw on Awakening. We can also play Sickle if we need to. There could be like a really like slow grindy version of this deck, so Sickle could see a lot more play. And we also kind of like benefited from it from this Vegito that we get too. So on play, choose up to one battle card with cost of 4 less than your opponent's battle area, return it to its owner's hand, which is pretty good already. Especially like we can use like cost reduction with this too. But when attacking, if you have 20 or more cards in your drop, your opponent can't attack using battle cards with cost of 3 or less during your opponent's next turn. So that's also very, very good. Being able to have like a floodgate. It is like a 4-drop 30k, and that's kind of rough. It also is a 4 cost, so we have like this Vegito that came out in FB04, which we probably would play in this deck because we can use it to play out any Vegito 5-drop or 6-drop from our drop, which we're gonna have a lot of cards in there. Obviously this 6-drop works really well with this leader because you can put cards into your drop, and then also this becomes like a 50k double attack, so that's just really, really good. And all that kind of stuff. So that's, I don't know, there's like a lot going on for this deck. It's something that I think we can sit back and like look through as well. We also get like this new 1-drop Earthling, which is Hercule, plays top 2 cards from your deck to your drop, and if you have 10 or more, you get to draw 1. So that's kind of nice. Obviously, by putting so many cards into your your drop, Pilaf's always going to hit too. So I don't know. It's going to be curious to see what this deck kind of looks like right now, and kind of what's it going to be like in FB05. But I think like we are just a deck that just uses a lot of defense options. We try to get into the late game. We pressure with our Vegitos. And then once we kind of floodgate enough, we just push for game when your opponent's at like 2 or 3 life. So I don't know if like the 3-drop Goku CU combo is worth it. It might just be like Vegito the deck. And all these are Pataras, so we can find it with our Patara starters too. But it's going to be interesting to see what this deck kind of looks like. But it's yeah, I'd have to see like the full set of stuff, but I can see it going like a couple of different ways. But there it is. All right, next up we've got green, and so we've got another Son Goku. It is the Planet Namek version of it. So pretty standard leader on the front side. It's a 3 or less, draw 1, awaken, and then on the back side it says permanent your turn. This is a plus 10k, so it's like a 30k. So it's kind of like Aandroidd 1718, just always 30k in the late game, which is really nice. And then end of your turn, discard 1 card from your hand. If your life is at 2 or less and you have 7 or less energy, add the top card of your deck to your life. So the kind of idea for this one is that we're just like aggressively taking cards from our life. We have a lot of effects that kind of are based on us having 2 or less life, and then we're able to like heal back up to 3. With like triple strike not really existing in this game, the fact that makes it so your opponent still has to get like 2 attacks in to be able to even pressure with like a something and then a double strike. So that I think helps the survivability of this. And then technically you're not even like losing a card, you're just like cycling a card. You're not drawing on attack, so that is a little bit rough for seeing our pieces from there. But it's a really interesting leader, and it's, you know, we're in set 5, right? And green's gameplay has always been the 1718's always been the deck to beat in green, right? You just play into the late game, you just never lose, you have so many good 8-drops, and they've been trying to push out these like, all right, what if we made a green ramp deck but it doesn't play tall guys, right? So like Vegeta, you know, was like that, the FB04 version of it, and that wasn't really successful. And it's going to be interesting to see Goku if that one's good as well. And part of the reason it might be is because we did get a secret rare as well. So double strike, permanent. If your life is at 2 or less and you don't have a Son Goku with a cost of 7 in your battle area, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 4. So this becomes a 3-cost double strike, which is absurd for 45k. I think this is something that is potentially pretty nuts for this deck, to just be able to, you know, if you get to the late game with 7 energy, you're able to just keep out playing these Son Gokus, and then you just try to pressure with double strike, and then after that you kind of just defend up in a lot of ways. So I think that's something that could definitely happen for this deck, is where we just try to find this card as much as we can. It's a green Saiyan, so it is searchable, named Goku, which is searchable, and then we just try to pressure the game by using all these big 45ks, and then obviously 30k with the leader. So we also have like some defensive cards to help us draw. So Dr. Brief's spaceship, if our life is at 2 or less, we get to draw 2. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty good. We have unlockability, which honestly, we were talking about like a really defensive 17-18 deck. This might just be better in that one, since the current like Dr. Gero strategy lets you just defend so much and Gero's lab and get so much energy in the late game that you just don't know what to do with it. So Give something plus 15k for the turn. Then if your life is at 1, add the top 2 cards of your deck to your life so you can heal. One thing to note too is that it's for the turn, so there's something like this Goku that exists in FP. Like, this is a promo card that we're going to get later in the set. But when attacking once per turn, if your life is at 3 or more, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Then activate main once per turn. If your leader is Son Goku, switch this card to active mode. I could be wrong. This card seems like an auto 4 of in the deck. This makes you want, like, do what you want to do. It could attack 25k twice. It's mandatory to take the card from life on the attack, but you generally are okay with going down to 2 life as quickly as possible anyways. So it doesn't seem like there's really a negative for playing this card. So it seems like it's pretty mandatory for the deck, and we'll see if that's true or not. The other super rares we got, like Krillin, being able to just draw, add a card from life when you play it, and then also add it to 1 card from your hand to your energy and rest mode. I'm going to guess we're going to play Nappa as well from FB04, but then also Son Gohan Youth. If your life is at 2 or less, choose it to 1 battle card and just KO it outright, which seems kind of dumb. And then also add 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose it to 1 battle card, cost it 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. So it's just like a KO on a body. So I think that can be very good. You also have full power if your life's at 2 or less. KO 2 things with 4 costs or less, which is a lot of things in this game right now. And then lastly, training at 100 Gs. Draw 1 card and then add 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if your life is at 2 or less, play up to 1 Son Goku, the cost of 3 or less from your hand. So we can use that to play this guy, or we can also use it to play this guy. Since, again, if your life is at 2 or less, it reduces in our hand to become a 3 cost. So we can use this card off that card as well, which is pretty silly if we're able to get down to like low life totals pretty quickly, which there's a lot of cards that let us take cards from our life in this set. We also have like Murray, which just lets us, for 1, add a card from your life to your hand, which is, green has not really ever had that. So adding it to this deck, I could see this deck be very, 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 very obnoxious, and we'll see if that's true or not. But there's so much draw, there's so much like cycle, and then luckily like the leader doesn't attack on the front side, because I could see that being really hindering for it. But it looks like there's like a lot just going on for this deck, and it can be successful. So I could see it with like the Earthling package. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to be built in the best way. I can see it both ways, where it's either really defensive and like we just don't lose, and we use like Dr. Brief's spaceship to keep drawing cards and stuff, or we're just really aggressive and we're trying to play as many Son Gokus as fast as possible with double strike 45k, which there's 7 costs 45ks, which means most decks, once this hits the board, most decks just can't answer this card on curve, right? Because it doesn't care how much energy you have or whatever, just cares if you have 2 or less life, which seems really easy. So I think there's a high chance that this deck is just broken, but it really just depends on how good the Son Goku is. So that's kind of my thoughts for it. And then obviously this promo, I think, is going to be integral for the deck, and we'll see if that's true too. All right, next up, yellow, and this is my favorite from the cards we've seen so far. I've been playing a lot of Majin Buu in FB04, so this is kind of like the natural progression of that. And the Janemba leader is pretty standard, but on the front side, when attacking, draw 1. 4 or less life, you draw and flip this over. And then the back side, again, it's a when attacking, we don't draw a card. We instead switch up to 2 of your energy to active mode, which is really, really good on an offense, right? And then activate main once per turn for 2, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and switch it to rest mode. So you can sequence it. So if they have like a blocker or something that you don't want them to be able to combo with or something like that, you can use this effect first and then attack and get your 2 energy back, and you drew a card off the activate main. So that's very good, but I like the flexibility for what this leader gets to do. There's also cards, for example, that kind of take advantage of it. First one is this Janemba. Or actually, I think the best card to talk about is Bio Broly. So this is a 5 cost. On play, draw 1 card, then switch up to 2 of your energy to active mode. So that's pretty good. So you still have 3 energy open, and you get to draw a card, and you have a 35k attack. And then we also have the Bio Broly 3-drop. When attacking, if you have 2 or more active energy, you get to draw 1 card. So you can do something silly where you can, play on 5 energy, right? You play Bio Broly, you get to draw a card and switch to an active mode. So you have 3, and then you're able to, actually, I think you need to be at 6, right? Yeah, if you're at 6, you do this, you have 3 energy open, play this Bio Broly. You can attack after using the attack for Janemba. You have energy open. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of flexibility on like your drawing, your sequencing, and having like extra energy, and all that looks really, really fun in my mind. I think that's something that's
Really helpful for like it makes this deck really complex and really fun to play. So we also have the Janemba. This card is just busted. I don't. This is likely like one of the best cards they've ever printed for yellow in my mind. So on play, add up to one energy or one card from your life to your hand. Already good. Then switch up to one of your energy to active mode, so it costs two. And then also choose up to one battle card in your opponent's battle area, switch to rest mode. Like, what does this card not do? Like, what is it? Why does it have counter? Like they said, you know what? Let's make this Janemba infinitely playable, and they really did. This card is nuts in my mind. So it is a little bit of like it's a card that does everything, but doesn't really have an archetype so far from what we've seen. But like what is the worst thing about playing this card? It is just so good in so many ways. So I think that's something that's strong for the deck. We also have Fierce Hyper Beam, which is like another version of the Majin Buu card. So draw one card, then choose one rest mode battle card in your opponent's battle area. It can't switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. Unlike the other one where it rests the card and then gets to draw if it's 4 more, this has the Jaguar Island, which is an archetype that's in this one. So I think that's strong. But it's a good card there. We also have Dazzling Onslaught. I don't know if this card's good or not, but it's interesting. Your cards that are in battle get plus 25k power, and then switch it to one energy to active mode. So you get to like cheat in energy, and like I also think like this could be really good in like yellow Vegeta. This is going to be really good in yellow Vegeta as well. There's just like so much different stuff for it. And then lastly, the Frieza Secret Rare. This one's really good. This one I'm really happy to see this one. So it has barrier, which is already like in this game right now. There's legitimately no way to get rid of barrier cards except for attacking into them, right? Which is fine. But also, when attacking for 2, choose up to one rest mode battle card with cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area and place it in its owner's drop. So what you can do, so let's say you're awakened on 4, you can play Frieza for 4, and then you attack with your Janemba. You get 2 of your energy back, and then you can use the Frieza when attacking for 2 ability to be able to get rid of anything that costs 5 or less. And then you have a 30k with barrier that your opponent's going to have a hard time getting rid of. So I think that's really strong. I think there's obviously some decks that are like a lot of yellow decks would love to use this card, not necessarily just Frieza. So I think that there could be some different builds for everything else, but I think this is really really good. That's kind of all we want to talk about. We're probably missing some super rares, super rare from yellow. I think we're also probably missing one from like green, because I'm guessing we're having like 3 per set per color, but maybe they're changing that out. But I don't know. I'm really excited for yellow. I want to see the full set for this one, and this will on the surface, this is my favorite leader right now that they've announced so far. And then lastly, we've got Gogeta, and Gogeta they really haven't announced a lot for this. A lot of the cards that they've announced for black are more for like this is obviously for like Machine Mutant stuff. This Bulma GT I think is actually a super solid card for the deck. But and then we also have the Bardock, which has to be for Bardock. So all these cards are like fine, but nothing like really tailored for Gogeta so far. It's just really generic. But when attacking, draw 1 and then activate main. When your life is at 4 or less, you flip this card over, so you don't draw. Which is again really interesting. We have so many like different awakening conditions this time around, and just like slight tweaks for it. But on the front side, when attacking, draw 1 and then activate main once per turn for 1. If you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. So being able to just convert energy into an energy marker is very very strong in this game as is. So you can there. I don't have to. I'm not going to mention every single combo you can do with it, but just being able to generate a marker on a leader is unprecedentedly good for an archetype and just kind of for a color that needs energy markers all the time kind of thing. So the missing out on the draw is kind of rough, but we do have this 5-drop Son Goku. On play, if you remove an energy marker to use this card, you get to draw 2 cards, so you kind of get around that. And also activate main once per turn. You can discard 1 card from your hand, then switch this card in a battle area to active mode, so you get to play it 30k twice. Also, like you could play this in like the Goku GT, so you could give it like the boost, and then like this could attack twice. It's a little costly to do so, but I could see this being a good card in that deck as well. We also have the Pycon, which is a good 2-drop. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. When attacking, if you have an energy marker, which we can make anytime later in the game. Look at the top 2 cards, reveal up to 1 card with another worthless traits, add to your hand, place the rest of the bottom of your deck in a random order. So it can draw, which is good too, and just a little bit more randomized, but that is good as well. We also have like Soul Punisher, which is additionally like a crazy good removal card. Like look how good this removal card is. So choose one. KO anything, or if you used a marker to help use this card, KO 2 anythings, which does not exist. Like this is like, you know, 8-drop cell you have to play 8 energy and you have to like lose 2 of it to be able to do this. This just says get 2 boys out of there, and it seems really strong. So we'll see. Like obviously like 10 times Kamehameha has been like a defining card for the meta for black. I don't know if this is going to be like a little bit too expensive or a little bit too slow, but it definitely has potential. And yeah, like there's so many other colors who would love to have this card, and it's funny to see it in black with its conditions there. So, and then lastly, Ultimate Sparking. This was just a neat card that I like. So activate battle, opponent's turn gets plus 20k, and then if you use an energy marker, you can choose one card, one of your up to one battle card in your opponent's battle area, and attack for it can attack for the turn. I think this will likely not be that good because I think most people will be able to recognize when to play around it. But we don't really have that many good defensive extra cards that exist for black anyway, so this might just be the best one if we are trying to go that route as well. So I think that's really all I want to talk about for this one. There's not, again, like that much for it. I'm looking forward to trying out like more of the other stuff. We have like this Vaku, I guess. We can switch this to active mode, but blockers are a 20k blocker without barrier. I don't think it's going to be doing much in this game right now. And I think like the Super Baby 2 is going to be interesting, and the Bulma seems great in the deck. Just being able to play it, draw a card, and then like do something with it. Like it's all that seems really, really good. So I don't really have anything else for this one. We've been talking for like almost 30 minutes, but I'm obviously very psyched for this set. I think that the game's in a really good spot, and I'm really looking forward to the future of FB05, the first year anniversary, and there's also, just check out the website. There's a bunch that I didn't even talk about. There's a lot going on for this one. So that's going to be it for me. Let me know what you guys are thinking for FB05, anything that I missed, anything you're looking forward to, and that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. All right, and stop recording and start. All right. Is there a community in Arizona? Maybe. Not that I super know. Let's see. But I think yeah, anything I missed. Anything, I wasn't really like super looking at chat during that, but any like major things that I missed from that. So far, I think that's what we have for this. I am looking forward to Broly and the starter decks. This one looks sick. I can't wait for it. But yeah, the red, yeah, I don't know. The red super rares are kind of bad. I didn't say that outright, but Gloria is clearly like the one that with the most interest. This should not be a super rare, and this should not be a super rare, right? I did see the anniversary bundle. I didn't talk about it, but yeah, that looks really. Is it on Premium Bandai? Is that where it's gonna be? Because I haven't really. I don't remember seeing it on the page. Yeah, the semifinals, step up. They have the special issue, right? Yeah, I generally would not, but oh yeah, there's also Dokkan cards. I'm not like a max rarity kind of guy. This set looks amazing, like just really good. We get like this sick energy marker. We get some sleeves. This deck box looks good. I'm a sucker for like these little organization boxes. And what cards we get? We have super combos. I mean, I don't need any yellow super combos because I have my 4 Chilai ones. But there is what else do we have? We got Pan GT. We have 3-drop Sun Gohan. This card's already good. We have 17-18. We have 1-drop Whis. That minus is 5. We have Super Baby. We have Go Tanks. 1-drop Yellow Frieza is absurd of a card, so I'm happy to get that. We have the 4-drop Goku, which is good. We have Gallic Gun. Man, I hope we get 4 copies of everything. I hope we do, but we'll see. Normally in Dragon Ball Masters, they let's see, special set of 64 sleeves. 64. Why? Wait, why 64? Why? One set of 15 cards. Oh, dang it. For $100, I'm probably going to. Am I hyped for the League of Legends? I haven't seen enough of it. It's on the website. You guys can check out all the cards they've announced and build decks and such. But definitely labor of love of Chippy to put that there. So I'm looking at it. I'm just too busy to do anything else with that kind of stuff. But I am like mildly interested in it. So it's looks like $90. Just got into the game. This stuff is just extra fluff. If you're trying to get in the game, you don't need this. I just know like these just look gorgeous. I don't know about spending $400 for like a playset of all these cards, but I definitely like the deck box looks sick itself. If it's actually leather, which I think they said, yeah, synthetic leather case, done. Done. All right. 15 cards in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. All right. There's 15. Yeah, they all look really nice. I think the only card I'd want 4 copies are the one drop Frieza. 99 is like, honestly, this is like a little expensive. Might have been needed to be like $80, because you're not getting like that much. They're just reprints, but they're like rare reprints. I don't know. We'll see. 99 is a little steep for something that doesn't have new cards, but at least there's no new cards. Yeah, all the super rares. Yeah, they look really nice. And generically, I think most of these cards are really usable. Yeah, destructive strength, right, is right here. I think the worst cards are probably this Gotenks is probably the worst card. Everything else looks pretty good. They maybe should have done Sun Gohan Adolescence, the 4-drop from Satan City. Pan is like the 2-drop is fine. Yeah, set of super combos for more than 400. Yeah, just depends. Pricing in Fusion Worlds has been very, very wonky. This Shenron energy marker though looks great. It looks great, but I need to cool it with the energy markers. Like you only get to use one a game, and yeah. I always buy Premium Bandai. Yeah, I get why. All right. What time is it? 11:30. I'll play a couple more games, and then we'll be good for the day. Pilaf is missing. Yeah. Ban incoming. Maybe. Honestly, Pilaf's not like it's good, but maybe I haven't played against the blue deck in forever. Let me queue into one right now. Let's just summon them. Let's just summon the blue deck. All right. Satan City. Let's go. Ray folk. Ugh. Worse. All right. Yeah, we keep this. And we just hope that we see. I mean, this seems like a pretty good start. I've been really liking this 2-drop Goku in the deck. I think we played 3 copies of it. But I think 4 is probably fine. Yeah, honestly, I think the fact that it like ruins your yeah, I think you can play like a 50-card Saiyan City deck right now and not be too upset about it. Oh, there's Beerus. Thank you. Probably. Oh, no super combos? Okay. It is a little bit unfortunate. I don't think it would have been broken for them to make Satan City super combos. I kind of get why they didn't, but they probably should have, right? They probably should have. Yeah, they probably should have. All right, we could play the. Yeah, I think okay. We can go 30. I honestly, based on how our last match went, I don't think we play this Beerus out yet. I think we just do it next turn. I think we do play a second one of these because now we attack for 30s. Yeah, double diamond seems really good, right? Excuse me, because they really can't pressure him. And then we play Weiss for 1. And the next turn we can like Beerus into Beerus. I've been really happy with these guys. I think I need to play them more often. 4 costs with Tien, yeah. But even then, they just get rid of one of them. And they don't get to pressure my 3-drop Beerus for free. Like, I could have held back, but I'd rather just put them to a low life total quicker. Oh, I think I'm missing, yeah. The stats. Boo is my deck for the format right now. Hands down. But Beerus has been pretty good to me today. Uh-oh. It's like the one card we're worried about. Shin is just better. All right. I don't think we need this 3-drop Goku. That card is good if we had better cards. All right, do we take the life? They're going to likely 8 next turn. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. Okay, likely the right call. There we go here. Another Vegeta. That's crazy. Now these Vegetas have been very handy for them. Um. They need to play Cell. Cell would be upsetting. Super combo number 2? Yeah, okay. Alright. If they have Broly, we're upset, but not too upset. Yeah, Cell's not that great with no field. They've charged a lot. Alright, this is fine. Hopefully. I guess we lose the 6-drop if we take this, maybe. But I'd rather be able to have the super combos to defend against like a Broly. Dang it. They're gonna have 2 open. 65. I mean, we have a good amount of... I guess it just depends how much more they have. $80, $90, yeah, a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, that's too bad. We should have gotten out of it. I was expecting Broly. Which likely is, I'm going to say, is their last card in hand. But I guess we could have done 10 and 5, and then we can double super combo to save from Broly trying to KO something. Yeah. That's on me. Yeah, most people aren't playing 17-18 from what I've been testing the last little bit. So, let me see. I'm curious on their build real quick. Deck check. Yeah, they're playing 7 Brolys, 2 of these. Playing this is definitely, honestly, this reads like an older deck from what I've been seeing. No, most people are playing more like this hard stall version of it. Yeah, but they've been playing a lot this season. Let's just go last turn. They've put so many like shadow updates into this. They had... Okay. Yeah, okay. Because otherwise, if they didn't do that, Like if we we just won. Yeah, we should have gone out of that because we could have done 10-5 with Beerus and Shin, and then we wouldn't have been in a bad spot. Yeah, that was just a bad read from me because I'm so used to playing around Broly. Because Broly wouldn't have really done anything. It would have likely just given us the win. I just felt too confident with 2 super combos in hand. But yeah, that's a good learning point. All right. Yes. But yeah, if I would have gone out of that, what was their best play? Like fish with 1 drop. We were gonna play 6 drops, so we weren't gonna be afraid of losing next turn, and likely just win. Yeah. Oh well. Let's go again. At least like most of the time when I lose in this game, I can definitely tell like when like the mistakes I've made are what I could have done different to maybe get the win instead. And I think that's something that's really important for card games I play. To be able to recognize how I could have played better and what differences I could have done. So I think Fusion will definitely promotes that kind of play style, which is nice. That's why you hate the Pokemon card game. Yeah, that's fair. That's why like sometimes Digimon feels rough because it's sometimes the amount of RNG in Digimon is a little bit higher than I'm wanting, and but they have so many consistency tools too. Oh, I forgot. We got this Corgi cam. Do you see this guy? That's why we lost. We didn't have the blessing of Cornelius. Man, this guy is level 100, but he's Masters 1. Sure. This matchup I feel like 50-50 most of the time. If they see like their Bobities, we're in a bad spot usually. Man, I sure do like these alt arts. I think I have like 1 in person. Yeah, I'm lucky I'm not an alt art guy. My wallet is, but there's just sometimes when I'm like, man, what if I just like sometimes with Fusion where the cards are so much cheaper compared to like One Piece or our Digimon, where I'm like, man, I could foil this deck out for under $200. Should I do it? Should almost always be no in my mind, but it's close. Like the Chilais I bought, Chilai super combos, really nice. Yes, I should. Danny, you are a bad influence. Yeah, I will say like red is not my like favorite color in this game right now. I just like this so much. It feels better than crit, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong in saying so, but it's just this card just I don't know. I like this card too much. Likely. Just a 2-drop 30k. Like who would blame you? All right, fine. We got both. Kefla could be at 4. I don't think Bandai ever wants to take that gamble. Cause like as much as like, oh, it sucks that 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 Kefla's at 4, it's obviously worse than like imagine it being and they're really trying to short squeeze me. All right. I don't have any way to interact with any of that. I guess we just play Khalifa, right? Yeah. Do we attack? Nah. You want to buy a set of gold Peronodon? You forward out Saiyan City, yeah. I do have 4 of like the Saiyan City promo alt art gold foils. Those are really pretty. Those are really, really pretty. But yeah, I don't think there's that much left. I think the only thing I need is I ended up buying 4 of the Frieza 2-drops alt arts. That was a good purchase. Graphics. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about graphics, right? I mean these puppy graphics. Woo! Woo! This game's always had graphics. All right. This is bait. I can see that. Because they want to make me discard 2 off Bobby. See? Aha. Fine, I'll discard 1. Yeah, this app is almost a year old. Like they're literally gearing up for their 1-year anniversary. Oh man, how's this guy in the rank they are? They're playing this matchup really well. That's not 3-drop Beerus. I hate having to do this. Super dislike. Sure, my guy. Interesting. Oh, okay. How do we want to do this? I think we bully this guy, right? And I think I want to find my best chances to get my 5-drop. So I don't think we need this. We'll flip. They did not give a date for it. I could play Beerus this turn, but I don't actually think that does anything. I don't want to awaken them either. I'd rather get closer to finding this guy. I want to play that guy next turn. And then do we play this for 1? I mean, they can, like, do the thingy, but I'm, like, not super worried about that. The only reason I don't want to do this is because then they can just, like, play Great Eruption and... Now we just chill. We just chill. Leave him at 5. They just charged the super combo? That's insane. That is absurd. Get him, Shin. We've seen no super combos this game.
What a fun game. Yeah, Shin Destroyer. Isn't it the other way around? Wait, hold up. Isn't the whole reason Wait a minute. I know. See how good like this 2-drop's been the entire game? Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. What is that doing here? What is that guy doing here? What? What? Doesn't it? Doesn't it just stink? Like, legitimately, what's that doing here? And he has the all art. And we have no way. Brutal. Brutal. Still no super combo. Yeah, I guess so. What is this guy doing? That's crazy. Also, does he have like a max rarity version of this deck? That's absurd. How much money you have to sink into that to be able to do that is an absurd amount of moolah. Is there any card that's not been max rarity so far? Yeah, that Golden Frieza is gonna just legitimately win them the game. Especially since we didn't find any super combos this game. Oh, they got the Shin. The reversal. Yeah, I don't care. We lose. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Okay, the Frieza. Brutal. Yep, there it is. Second super rare. Nah, super Brutal. Brutal. Oh well. I guess we just lost the Golden Frieza being a card. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, we've dropped so low. All right, we're playing against all these level 100s. We need to calm down. Oh no, it's us, but buffer. I don't really want to start a hand. Sure, with 3 Beerus, but we'll probably be fine. Just means we're not seeing them late game. They're really good early charges, right? I have never played this matchup. I can understand it being really nuanced. Oh, goody.
I guess we take that 25k crit to the face. Oh yeah, that is the 6-drop Beerus. And Belmod? Alright, they're playing a weird build too. I know what I must do. That was the play, right? That's clearly the play. And then, oh, they're keeping the double Piccolos? Interesting. Out West. Easy. Easy peasy. Please hit my face. Come on, one more. One little kiss. Yes. Okay, this is a tough decision. I think we do actually play out the, I don't know. 30k Goku is just so tough for them to answer. No, I think we do the Beerus play. Or do we wait till next turn? Yeah, I think we wait till next turn. Because if they play Jiro and I want to answer to it. Yeah, but I think having the marker and keeping on that curve is just better. Currently, this is at. I don't want them to be able to remove this for free, but I don't think we. Yeah, I think we just do this. Okay. Guess we played this wrong with them saving us. Do we give an extra 10 for good measure? I think we do, because we're ahead on curve. Yeah, just to make it so if they want to save this, they really have to. Yeah. We'll see if that was too greedy. This might have needed to swing into Belmod. Yeah, we could have sequenced the attacks better, I think. I think we did just okay. And giving them somewhere to attack with their leader is bad, too. Yeah, I think we sequenced it a little poorly. Oh, they have Kefla. Okay. Oh, but they can do it. Oh, they are. Okay. This just can't be KO'd. It just can't be KO'd. Yeah, sure. Yes, a super combo, our first one. 20. Just 5 out. See, that's why we kept this, because this turn is good. Especially with them so low. I don't know if there's a scene in Arizona, to be honest. All right, do we want to awaken them? That's the next question, right? I don't think so. I think we just kind of burn them out. Because they only have like 4 cards in hand right now. And they can get rid of this Beerus, but then they're going to have to use stuff for it. Yeah, I think this is the better play. And the next turn we can play Goku. And we have all these Marceritas in hand. Let's see. Will and Steph, thank you for the follows too. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Do I care? Do I care? Likely a little bit. Because they're likely going to do the thing and give it the boosty boost. If they don't... Oh, they are? That seems irresponsible. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take it.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. This seems like a little irresponsible to do that. But here's the thing, like now we're playing this bad game of like we need Secret Rare now. If they play theirs, they're in a good spot because they can play 6-drop and then they can remove ours with their 3-drop Vegeta. Yeah, I need to get out of that. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Oh, they're still discarding 2 cards? Crazy. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then we just top deck our answer. Yeah, that seems pretty good for us, right? I'll be a little bit greedy. Yeah, there's some math where this Goku, let's just go for it. Just play it out. No leader ability on Vegeta. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can't be KO'd. Even by battle. It doesn't matter. This Vegeta's been putting in work, though, for sure. It's been really obnoxious. I'll show off the list in a little bit. All right, do they find 6-drop? They didn't immediately pick it up, so maybe not. Oh, super combo's pretty good. Got a super combo out of that. think we get there. Man, this Vegeta's been such a strong card, though. I think I've underestimated it in a lot. Like in Jiren, it's really good. Because it's just like a 50k that can't be KO'd by battle. Discarding 2 is expensive, but you have so many cards you can discard with it that you're usually fine. But we kind of won because we drew into the 6 drop. I'm not even going to lie. Having 2 won us the game. But that's also because we played it so we were finding, like, the fact that we used Shin to search, like, we made plays to make it more consistent for us to find our pieces, and I think we came out on the other end because of that. Because we didn't use the marker, because we didn't get greedy with our Beerus play, we were rewarded with the line that we were able to get. Oh, dang. He is going for it. He had to discard a super combo for that. Jiren. Okay. Yeah, we don't... And we can get out of it, right? Yeah, I simply think we do not care. You got it. All right. There's a smart way to do this. All right. I believe the smart way to do this is to... minus there. Yeah. And then we can just double strike, and then it's not even... And then they don't have protection. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's like some weird spots where like they could get cards to get out of it, and that just guarantees it. Oh, we're at 1,500. It's such like a bell curve because so many people get to 1,500 and then just pause there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could give them 2 card draws. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, but that's just the guaranteed. Like, they can't do anything. Also, Puppy has gone away. Goodbye, Puppy Cam. Yeah, we had to clear Jiren. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, making sure that with them having 0 cards in hand, I think they did the right thing. I think the second time they saved Vegeta, they didn't need to, though. Yeah. I really wish Daima Goku was a little bit better, but based on testing, I think Beerus is just the better leader still.
Yeah, it's our best matchup. I can believe that. I think blue is generally fine. If we're able to cheat out Beerus, I don't think blue can do anything. I guess it just kind of depends. The only red, I think Jiren has like a fringe amount of ability. Starter coup, yeah. That leader, I really want to like that leader. He's so cool. He's so simple, but he was it's what I want to do, and he's just not. He's just not good. Excuse me. All right, we are second. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this, but here we are. I spent too much thinking. Don't. I'm gonna do this so they don't read into what I have in hand. It's not bad, but it just depends on like what. If I can't do anything next turn, it's kind of sad. But also next turn, I might just play 3-drop Beerus early, and then play out the big boy, because this deck really can't do anything against it. Like there's only so many like specific things they have. Okay, that might change the trajectory of next turn. All right, yep, surely does. Yep. All right, that's also kind of good. I think we bully the Frieza, to be honest. I think that's the best play. And because of that, I don't think we need this Goku right now. I'd rather have... Don't make me regret this. All right. Okay, what can they... Unless they want to, like, use Final Explosion just to get rid of this. Because then we can clear board afterwards. All right, let's see what they do. This is a bit of a greedy play. But next turn we can play Khalifa and Beerus if we survive. Toothpick with the subscription with Prime as well. First sub of the day. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. I very much do. All right. Yeah. All right. We have to get rid of 5-cost Goku too now, which is a bit upsetting, but I think it's what we need to do. And likely a Whis. I really want to play Khalifa next turn. You don't think I'm going to save this boy. Because I am. That card's good. That card's good. All right. All right. They have a lot of ways to interact with this card. We're not like home free yet because we made a lot of like greedy plays, but I'm not upset where we ended up so far because they've got like 3 cards in hand. It's going to be 5, and they can, if they have like the combo, they can do stuff. Because they're both low on hand size right now. That was like the one card I'm like, I think the only card we lose to is 4-drop Goku. And there he is. Oh, they're not even going to attack me? Come on. All right, 3-drop Gohan. We haven't seen one all game. I guess we just pass. Yep. I mean, we could have played Beerus, but likely not worth. I don't know. If this found Gohan, I think we were in a really good spot. So the fact that it didn't was a little disappointing. Sure. That card's good. goes. Sure. There he is. Just one turn too late. All right, what's their best play? You can play this for 3. We need to get rid of this, right? Top deck a double striker? I suppose so. All right, and then we pause. What they top deck? Please don't be 6-drop Frieza. All right, no charge. All right, now what? I mean, they have to have another double striker, right? How many 3-drops have they seen? They've seen 2 3-drops. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is. I'm gonna say they have a double striker in hand. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, that did not matter. Oh, we guessed poorly. Because now they get to attack again. Yeah, we lost. Man, I so thought we had that one. Yeah. That's too bad. All right, I can play one more game. I think the reason we lost was because we didn't have anything to do. We left 3 energy open that one turn. If Shin found the Gohan, which is like the next turn, I think we won that. But we took the gamble. Let me see what the last card in their hand was. I'm so happy that there's an easy way to just go back in time to see what they had. Is that you, Majin? Did I just play you? GG. Did you have what was the last card in hand when you started the turn? Oh, it was okay. Man, those are 2 super good draws. All right. So pause. If I 5K'd out, you would have so 5K here. You have 2 30K swings, and I think I lost no matter what. I lost no matter what at that point because I could have 5K'd out. I'd be at 2 cards. You'd play this for 3. You do 30 in. I would likely take. You'd have another 20K with leader, which I would get out of. And then you'd have another 30. I would have taken that too. Or not, I would have been able to tie at 30. So I was off by 5. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only issue was if I found that card off the Shin on curve, I think I won that game. But not finding it lost me the game. Because again, having to pass with 3 energy that I didn't use was quite a waste, unfortunately. But yeah, GG's. Yeah, I think at that point you should have just charged the final explosion in case you top deck something that would have made it useful. But regardless, I think you did a good job. All right, last game of the day. We'll see if we can go 4-3. I think that's Beerus is really strong, but it's probably one of the least consistent meta decks right now because of the lack of additional draw at the beginning of the game. So you have the options and the cards to win everything, but not seeing it consistently is tough. Oh, we got Cell here. We're going second. Sure, why not? All right. That is the question, huh? I mean, Sun Gohan Adolescence won us the game previously. Yeah, this is likely better. Next turn, we're what? Next turn, we're probably just playing Goku for 2 and passing. Okay, we found our Beerus, which is really good. Oh, Krillin. Okay. They whiff. Good. Okay, worst card in our hand now. I'm going to say it's Khalifa. Another Beerus. All right, next turn we can play our 3-drop if we think that's worth it. I guess it depends on if they ramp. Yeah, we definitely take this. Yeah. Yeah. No ramp. Oh, double whiff? That's so sad. That is very rough. This cell player is gonna, I think, have a bad day. Oh, and you're not even. Alright, we'll charge this. We can just, like, Beerus back to back, right? Yeah, at this point, yeah, because what are they doing? They're at 4. They, what are they actively doing? All right. Yeah, since we have 2 of these, and we can get really greedy with it. No. I don't think we need 2 Gokus. Yeah, them getting no ramp is pretty unfortunate. And now we have this 30k that's attacking every turn. Well, they took the crit? Crazy. They not have a super combo? They must not have had a super combo. This cell player's having a rough go. That is so tough. Alright, they get their cell game arena. And they're at 6, but they can't get to 8 next turn. Because this plays it in rest. Yep, charge this guy. Dang, no super combo still? Absurd. Sorry, Sal. Sal's one of my favorite characters in the show, but he's not a good game. I don't even want to be like the fetus, but like what literally can they do? Like legitimately, what's their best play? Sure. Oh, wow. All right, they've got a lot of cards. They might be able to get there. Worst card in our hand is likely this Piccolo. They might stabilize. They might. It's going to be very tough, though. Man, they didn't even have... Yeah, that's so unfortunate. They had double Krillin's with... like, just... I really want to, like, sell as a leader, but there's, like, no reason you should play it over Android 17 and 18, unfortunately. It's just so much worse. All right. We lost points today, but that's okay. I enjoy Beerus. I think I like Majin Buu a little bit better. I'll probably try to do like a hardcore grind session for God rank with Majin Buu next week. But for what it is, I think Beerus is in a good spot. Yeah. This is the build that I ran. 3-drop Kefla was one of the like if the weakest cards for this were probably this. Honestly, I might jump up to a copy of this, take out Kefla, and then what else? Marcerito is probably just better. I'll be honest. That's probably what I'll try to end on. Because we never... I mean, there's like some rare spots where like 3-drop Kefla would have been better. I mean, I guess if we could have played it that previous turn, right? So it's fine. But I really did like the Son Goku Mini Daima. This card carried a lot of matchups, playing it on turn 2 and just sitting with it. And then just letting it carry us for the rest of the game. Some decks just don't really have an answer to it, which is nice. Against something like Blue is probably a little bit less good, but it's a 10k, so who cares? Who cares about that? Maybe like 1-drop Whis is better in some spots, just to have like another 1-drop out there. But I don't know. I was pretty happy with this. I think maybe the only other card is 2-drop. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But the fact that we're able to... We were pretty consistently being able to play 3-drop Beerus into 3-drop Beerus, or 5-drop, which carries us a lot. So like this obviously is like more of aggressive edged, which is nice. And I think that makes the deck a little bit stronger too. So, I don't really have much more to say. I've been enjoying the deck. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. You can watch this whenever you want. Tomorrow, we'll be dropping the video that we recorded live, so you can check that out too. And if you guys are in LA, please be safe. I'm currently here, but I'm heading out for the weekend, so hopefully things kind of blow over a little bit. But I know it's been pretty tragic out here, and I hope you guys are, everyone's safe. I hope that's the case. I don't think there's much else. I'll update this on my website. You can find this out on my FB04 section. We'll update Beerus. What am I? Oh, I didn't have a list for Beerus. All right, cool. Yeah, I wasn't, honestly. I thought that Daima was going to be the better starter deck, or the better red deck. So I'm a little upset that it's not, but it's okay. All right, thank you guys for watching. Careful with the roads. We'll do. And I'll see you guys next week. Is anyone streaming any Fusion World over here on Twitch? Let's find out. Let's see. Goku VNR is, so we'll raid Goku over here. All right. So join the raid. Let them know where it all came from. I should see some corgi emotes in the chat. Hope wake up, my boy. And we'll see you guys next week. Be good. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.